New word unlocked.
Oh yeah. Jake, what is that new word?
It's UFC 312 fight week, and I, as you can tell by my clothing, just unlocked a new word.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Or water.
It's Red Bull, and it looks horrible.
Yeah.
Dude, if you
That's
guys
not
ever pour out a Red Bull and get a cup, we only have one left, so we split it. It looks like piss. Like it looks horrible.
It looks like
Gaming is intense, but
Red Bull
are seriously intense.
piss.
Like it makes you not want to drink it, and also it smells. I can see why the cans, like the hole is like so tiny, no ditty.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, it's UFC 312 fight week. Dragos Du Plessis defends his title against Sean Strickland in Sydney, Australia, I believe. I don't believe they're in Perth. Sydney. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. The odds aren't out yet, but I believe that Drake is gonna be the favorite going into, because how could he not be after just beating him last January a year ago? We're gonna go over not the whole card. We're only gonna go over the main fight because the whole card's shit. I don't give a fuck about Zhang Weili.
The whole card doesn't deserve.
I don't
Jake
care.
show.
We're gonna talk about other things today. We're gonna talk about Bryce Mitchell.
Oh.
Watch out, Jake. He's gonna get you. And we're gonna talk about Conor McGregor. Watch out, River.
Oh.
Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor. Ooh.
Yeah. So what do you want to start off with? We have Dracus versus Strickland this weekend.
You know what's weird?
We have.
Conor McGregor wouldn't like me, but I'm more Irish than black.
You're more Irish than black.
I am more Irish than black.
Sure, buddy.
No, I'm not even joking.
Sure, buddy. Hopefully nothing comes out before Monday. This film is Sunday, and we're gonna talk about Luka and the Lakers. We're Laker fans here at the end.
Yeah.
As you can see, by the way, we're repping our South African clothing.
Indeed.
Indeed.
It didn't work out good for us last time.
Yeah, we lost. Well, River didn't dress up, but I did because he wasn't there.
Yeah.
Charlotte lost this weekend. By the way, I was right. Nasruddin Imavov beat Israel Adesanya. I win. Although I thought it'd be by decision, but still, I knew he was gonna win. He's gonna beat everybody. Nasruddin Imavov is a future champ. So a certain mustache man is not a bad guy according to Bryce Mitchell, and one has to wonder how did that really come up.
How did that come up, Jake?
Well, when you get hit by a good overhand right by Josh Emmett and have a seizure on the ground, you get this thing called CTE. It's where your brain doesn't really work that much because of how many times it's been concussed. Because it doesn't get oxygen.
Yeah.
Because it's like all swollen and stuff. That kind of makes sense. I think that's how it works. I'm not a doctor.
So it makes you stupid.
Makes you stupid. Bryce Mitchell, the man to drill his own nuts one time.
Yeah.
He said he wasn't a bad guy. And honestly, that's pretty wrong and pretty not true.
It's a little wrong.
That guy was
It's a little
pretty
wrong.
bad. He, in fact, did kill 6 million people. But we have to really ask ourselves, why are people rewarding this behavior? Like, I'm really against cultural appropriation. And I think it's a really bad thing. And I think we should respect everyone's culture. So why would Bryce Mitchell say that? Conor McGregor, like us, has unlocked a new word.
Oh.
He called Khabib the Big N about 5 times after sniffing cocaine on Twitter. Saying like a Danish person.
Actually, it's X.
Actually,
it's X.com.
It's X.com. Yeah, Elon Musk made it. It's X.com.
It's X.com.
Yeah.
Elon Musk is so cool.
Elon Musk is so cool.
He's so cool.
He makes rockets
He makes rockets.
and cars that are made out of electricity.
And he plays video games.
And he plays video games.
He's
I
so
play
cool.
video games.
I
too.
play. He's just like me.
He's a PC gamer.
Yeah, he's a PC gamer. He cheats.
He cheats?
He cheats.
He's a hacker. I'm a hacker.
No, he doesn't hack, but he has people like play his games for him and like get his accounts high, and then he like
Dude, that's
he doesn't
gay.
know fucking how to play him at all.
That's gay, bro. So Sean Strickland is going to try to get the belt back from Dracus Du Plessis after teep kicking Paulo Costa for 15 minutes. I think it was a 3-rounder. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure 3-rounder, right? What do you say to the UFC about this? Because I'll tell you what I say. What do you think about this fight?
I think it didn't end the way it should have ended. I think a lot of people lost some money on their bets.
And you're wearing a Dracus Du Plessis thing right now.
I think it ended the way exactly as it should have ended.
Okay.
I thought it was.
Okay, he doesn't know anything about the UFC. I'm gonna explain it right now. Ready? Dracus Du Plessis won the first fight 3-2. Sean Strickland should not have gotten this fight after fighting Paulo Costa. Paulo Costa's on a right now, and he shouldn't have got the fight. Here's what happens when you hold and wait and sit and hold the belt so you can make a specific rematch against a guy who never even defended his title one time successfully. It's bullshit. Because now Khamzat's waiting. Does Imavov fight somebody? He just knocked out Israel Adesanya. Does he fight somebody? Does he wait? What does he do? Khamzat, what do you do with that guy? He's just sitting there now. This is what happens when you have a guy like Sean Strickland who sits there and waits, and then the UFC rewards it. Like, what are we doing rewarding this behavior of sitting and waiting and twirling with your dick? Like, I don't understand that. You know, was he getting sexually assaulted by his dad again and they pitied him or something? Like, what happened? I don't get it. The middleweight division's a big problem right now, but it's not our job to solve that problem, is it? But if my job was to solve that problem, I would do Imavov versus Khamzat. Because fuck it. Why not? Big summer event, you know? Although the Dagestanians don't like to fight each other. But fuck it. It's a sport. Drakus is going to win this fight. Drakus is going to win again. He's fighting great. He's amazing. He's going to lose to Khamzat or Imavov, though, in my opinion. I don't think his title reign is going to be so long. I really don't. We're supporting him, though. We're big fans. We hate Sean Strickland here. We're pretty biased. We don't like what he stands for. We feel like he's a bit of a clip farmer. He's clip farming all the time. He's always clip farming. He just says things that he doesn't really mean. That he's just like, you know, he just yaps to get clicks. You ever see him yap not in front of a camera? I mean, I guess you don't see it if it's not in front of a camera, but still. You know what I mean. He really does play it off as if, you know, he's not doing it for the camera, but he's doing it for the camera. He can't be honest about the fact that he's not doing it for the camera. I don't like that. I don't like his behavior. I feel like people are bored of you. So then you just said, oh, all these gay people and all these men painting their nails. Which, and then if you, like, discredit him, it's like, oh, are you gay? Do you paint your nails? No. What I will say is just, like, using that as, like, entertainment, it's just boring, bro. Like, it's so obvious he's compensating for how shitty of a fighter he is and how boring. He's talented, yeah. Good. He's talented. He's a great defensive style. He wins fights. No, you can't.
And you heard it live on the Jake Show.
Yeah, it's not live.
It's on Strickland.
Sean Strickland, come fight us.
Come fight us.
How good that clip be, bro? You get punched by Sean Strickland. It's just so blatantly obvious too, cause he'll turn it out of nothing. You know, he'll be like having a random thing, right? And then he'll immediately say, "And all these gay people are dominating our kids." It just doesn't fit. Out of place, you know.
It's out of pocket for sure.
But it's
considering
like,
how
it's not,
gay.
But, no, he is.
Yeah,
he is. Yeah. It just doesn't fit in this. It's just random. Random is the perfect word.
Yeah.
He just randomly brings it up so he gets camera time. So then he gets the interview, and it's like, it gets boring, you know.
Yeah.
It gets boring. He's putting on this character. He's not really like that in person. He just became like that in like 2020, 2021. He's been in the UFC for like 10 years now, and I'm a white guy wearing African clothing. We're supporting Drakus though. We did this.
South African clothing.
It's not South African.
You said it was South.
I just look up Africa shirt.
Looked up Africa shirt.
Listen, they're a continent that's like as big as the whole United States, man. I mean, there's like
bigger, right?
Barely. Like the countries are like tiny, like states, you know. But yeah, it's crazy. Drakus is gonna win. Now, how is Drakus gonna win the fight? We talk about that. How is he gonna win the fight? When you have a two that went to a decision, you kind of get a lot of footage and you kind of see what went wrong. So what went wrong? So what went right for Drakus? His brawling and his sprawling is just really good, and I think Sean just has to be ready to counterpunch. The only reason why Israel Adesanya lost that fight against Drakus, there's 3 reasons. First off, he went to the ground, and Sean has a way better ground game than Izzy. Second thing is that Izzy just wasn't himself in the sense that he wasn't really doing that great counterpunching. When you have a guy who brawls and rushes like Drakus, you have to start counterpunching him. You have to start being ready for it. You have to start being patient. Styles make fights really at the end of the day. I think if Sean plays his card right, he's going to win, but I don't think he's going to win again. I think Sean Strickland is the type of guy to follow his... He's never fought differently, if that kind of makes sense. He's always followed his style and always done the same thing over and over again. And sometimes I feel like that's why he has a little bit of a downfall, because he can't adjust. He's not really an adjusting fighter, and I don't think he's going to win this style. And that's simply why I think Drakus is going to win.
I agree.
We'll get to the Lakers, by the way. I know we're not gonna talk about this for too long, but I think it's cool. I'm a Laker fan. We're out of LA, so we're big fans of that.
Yeah.
Are you a Democrat or Republican? Answer in the comments below, and state why you're either and why you don't like the other side.
There's a right answer.
There is a right answer. So try to guess.
Yes.
Like, subscribe, share, comment, rewind, rewatch, like, comment again, subscribe.
Revlog and reblog.
Reblog, recomment.
Post this to your Kick. Post this to your Facebook.
Your
Post this
Twitter,
to your WhatsApp. Post this to your
Instagram,
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Listen, we're pretty LinkedIn.
We're
We're
pretty
logged
hip.
in.
We're pretty hip. We know about. LinkedIn.
Yeah, we know about all the sites.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone, like, comment, subscribe, share. Actually, comment. Tell us what you think. Do you agree with us? What do you think about this? What do you think about our clothes? John Jones asked us what we were wearing last week. This is what we're wearing today.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah,
John Jones called me last night and he was asking what I was wearing.
Oh, freaky!
He's like, "What are you wearing?"
I
don't know you. I don't know you.
Yeah. And that's it. Goodbye.
Adios.